Did you know the average traveler spends over 3 hours a year just waiting in airport security lines? Or that 60% of people report feeling uncomfortable during a flight, mostly because of their clothing choices? The way you dress for a flight can make or break your travel experience, but most people don't think twice about it. We all know comfort is key, but there's a fine line between cozy and downright impractical. In this video, we'll dive into the travel outfits you should never wear to the airport. From the shocking truth about tight clothing and the risk of blood clots to the disaster that can be your sparkling sequins, we've got the must-know tips to make your journey smoother. You'll learn why those cozy pajamas or high heels could ruin your entire flight, and how to dress smarter without sacrificing style. Stick around to discover which outfit choices could leave you feeling miserable, and what to wear instead to travel in comfort and confidence. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Goodbye, pajamas. Why comfort isn't always key. When it comes to traveling, comfort is king. But here's the thing, pajamas? Not the way to go. While it might seem like the easiest option, wearing pajamas to the airport makes you look unprepared, and honestly, it's just not practical. A study by the International Air Transport Association, IATA, found that 60% of passengers prefer more stylish, yet comfortable attire for their flight. You want to feel cozy without looking like you just rolled out of bed. Opt for soft fabrics like cotton or jersey that feel just as good as pajamas but look more polished. Traveling is all about the balance between comfort and style. Many travelers make the mistake of thinking they have to choose one or the other. The truth is, you don't have to sacrifice comfort for a good look. Opt for joggers or leggings, which are stretchy and breathable but still chic. Pair them with a simple, well-fitted t-shirt or blouse, and you'll feel like you're still in your pajamas, but you'll look like you put in just a little effort. Don't forget about shoes. While fluffy slippers might feel great at home, they're not practical in public spaces like airports. Plus, you risk getting stuck behind the long security lines trying to take them off. Choose slip-on shoes like stylish sneakers or comfy flats that are easy to remove for security without looking too casual. Additionally, avoid wearing sweatpants or anything too baggy. Oversized clothing may seem comfy, but it can make you look sloppy. Studies show that how you dress influences how people perceive you. A simple, streamlined outfit can make you feel more confident, which is essential for your trip. It's about looking effortless without seeming like you didn't care at all. One more tip? Invest in a high-quality hoodie or sweater. This way, you can easily add a layer of comfort without looking too casual. A well-chosen hoodie can still be a fashion statement. Just choose neutral tones, like navy or gray, to keep it classic. Chapter 2. High heels at 30,000 feet? Think again. Let's face it, high heels look amazing. But are they really the right choice for air travel? Not quite. According to the American Pediatric Medical Association, wearing heels on long flights can cause poor circulation, leg swelling, and discomfort. Now, imagine being cramped in a tiny airplane seat for hours wearing those heels. It's a recipe for disaster. Travelers are often surprised to learn that feet can actually swell up to 30% during long flights due to the decrease in circulation. Tight shoes, especially heels, make this problem worse. So, what's the alternative? Choose flats, sneakers, or slip-ons. These options allow your feet to breathe and reduce the risk of swelling, ensuring you're comfortable from takeoff to landing. Comfort doesn't mean you have to sacrifice style. Stylish flats are not only comfortable but come in a variety of designs. From ballet flats to loafers, you can still look chic while keeping your feet happy. One fashion expert suggests choosing a pointed toe flat or a sleek sneaker for an elevated look. But don't think you can get away with those fancy heels just because you're sitting down. High heels can also lead to back pain and poor posture. Dr. Stuart McGill, a professor of spine biomechanics, explains that high heels alter the natural alignment of your spine, causing strain. After hours in a seat, this is the last thing you want to deal with. Also, think about the practicality of navigating an airport in heels. You're going to be walking, standing in security lines, and possibly running to catch a flight. A stylish pair of sneakers will keep you comfortable and help you move more easily through the airport. The key takeaway? Choose footwear that lets your feet relax and breathe. Heels have their time and place, but travel isn't one of them. Look for shoes that are versatile enough to pair with multiple outfits, and you'll thank yourself halfway through the flight. Chapter 3. Layers overload. Too many clothes, too many problems, we've all been there. You're trying to dress for a flight and think, I'll just throw on a few layers to be prepared for any temperature change. Before you know it, you're juggling jackets, scarves, and sweaters. Layering might seem like a smart strategy, but it often backfires at the airport. Too many layers can actually make your trip harder than it needs to be. First off, security. If you're layering up with a bunch of jackets or scarves, you'll be asked to remove them at security, slowing you down. The TSA states that the more items you have on, the longer it takes to clear security. Layers can be cumbersome and annoying when you're trying to zip through the process. Even in flight, layers can quickly become uncomfortable. The cabin temperature fluctuates, and you're either too hot or too cold. For instance, cabin air can be drier than desert air, and wearing too many clothes traps that moisture in, making you feel uncomfortable. Instead, opt for a lightweight, long-sleeve shirt, a light jacket, and breathable fabrics that can easily be adjusted during your flight. Remember, fewer layers also mean less bulk in your carry-on. This will free up space for other essentials like snacks, electronics, or a good book. The last thing you want to do is be weighed down with unnecessary items when you could be comfortable and relaxed. When layering, think smart layering instead of over-layering. A cozy cardigan or a stylish blazer can easily be put on or taken off without much hassle. And for colder destinations? Pack a compact puffer jacket instead of a thick, heavy coat. A lighter option is just as warm and takes up less space in your bag. Plus, layers can look frumpy if not done right. You want your outfit to have a sleek silhouette, not be overwhelmed by extra fabric. Too many layers can make you look bulky, and let's face it, no one wants to look like they packed their entire wardrobe into one outfit. Ultimately, aim for comfort and flexibility without the excess fabric. Layers are great when you need them, but packing smart means fewer layers and more space to move. You'll be able to easily adjust your outfit as the temperature changes without feeling suffocated by your wardrobe. Keep it simple and streamlined, your body and your luggage will thank you. If you're enjoying these travel tips, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss the next chapter, where we tackle even more outfit blunders that could ruin your flight. Chapter 4. All that sparkles. Why sequins should stay home. Sequins and sparkles can look stunning, but when it comes to traveling, they can create more problems than you might think. While it might be tempting to dress up in something flashy for a flight, the truth is that sequins and glittery fabrics are distracting and uncomfortable. Have you ever tried to sit in a seat while the sequins poke into your skin? Not fun. First of all, sequins often catch on things like seat belts or the armrests of your seat. As a result, they can snag and tear easily. This makes them less practical for travel, where your clothes need to be durable enough to survive the airport hustle. Plus, think about the mess they shed, and glitter gets everywhere, from your seat to your carry-on bag. It's a hassle you don't need. Additionally, sequins can be a little too much when you're on a plane. While some might say it's fun to stand out, others may find it overwhelming in such a small, confined space. Airports and planes are often full of people, and wearing something shiny can distract those around you. Not to mention, it makes you stand out for all the wrong reasons. You want to be approachable, not draw unnecessary attention. Choosing a more subtle, yet elegant look is always better when traveling. A well-fitted dress in a solid color or a simple patterned blouse can be just as stylish and much more comfortable. If you still want a touch of sparkle, consider a single piece of jewelry or a metallic accessory instead. Less is more, especially when you're about to embark on a long flight. Finally, sequins are often made from synthetic materials that aren't the best for breathability. If you're flying in hot weather, they can leave you feeling overheated, and if you're flying to a colder destination, they might not provide enough warmth. Fabrics like cotton or linen are better for regulating body temperature and keeping you comfortable. Chapter 5. Tight clothing. The hidden travel trouble. When you're packing for a trip, it can be tempting to choose that figure-hugging outfit you love. But tight clothing on a long flight? Definitely not the best choice. Wearing clothes that are too tight can actually restrict circulation and make you feel more uncomfortable than you'd expect. According to Dr. Brian G. Tompkins, a board-certified vascular surgeon, tight clothing can increase the risk of blood clots, especially during long flights. Tight jeans, leggings, or skirts can compress your veins, limiting blood flow, which can lead to swelling and discomfort. When you're seated for hours, tight clothes can make it even harder for your body to stay relaxed and comfortable. You don't need to sacrifice style for comfort, though. Loose-fitting clothes, especially those made of stretchy fabrics, allow your body to breathe and move freely. A pair of soft, well-tailored pants or a loose, flowing dress can still look chic without cutting off circulation or making you feel trapped. In addition, tight clothing can cause chafing, especially when you're sitting for a long time or walking around an airport. This irritation can make your trip miserable before you even take off. Loose-fitting, comfortable fabrics like cotton or jersey are great for minimizing discomfort and keeping your skin happy. Another downside of tight clothing? It can feel confining as you go through the motions of air travel. Whether you're rushing to your gate or waiting in long security lines, the last thing you need is an outfit that makes you feel squeezed and stiff. Opting for clothes that fit comfortably, not too tight and not too loose, will give you that perfect travel look without the discomfort. So, the next time you pack, remember, go for relaxed fits and fabrics that allow your body to move. Tight clothing might look good in the mirror, but it's a recipe for discomfort when you're thousands of feet in the air. Chapter 6. The Overpacked Bag Dilemma. Don't let your outfit weigh you down. We all know that feeling. Your suitcase is bursting, and you're trying to make sure you have the perfect outfit for every situation. But packing too many clothes, especially heavy ones, can make your travel experience harder than it needs to be. Overpacking often leads to heavier bags and the stress of hauling them around the airport. Did you know that the average checked bag weighs about 50 pounds? That's a lot of weight to carry around when you have a long layover or have to sprint to catch your flight. Packing smart and light is the key to avoiding this unnecessary burden. Choose versatile pieces that can be mixed and matched, and stick to outfits that can handle multiple occasions. You don't need 5 different outfits for a 3-day trip. One smart way to tackle this issue is by choosing clothing that can do double duty. A pair of black pants, for example, can work for a casual day at the airport or be dressed up for dinner at your destination. A lightweight scarf or jacket can be added for warmth, or even as a stylish accessory, without taking up too much space in your bag. Another strategy is to avoid packing clothes you won't actually wear. If you're flying somewhere warm, chances are you won't need heavy sweaters or thick jackets, so leave them behind. If you're going somewhere colder, consider packing a compact, puffer jacket instead of a bulky coat that takes up most of your luggage space. Think about layering your outfit as well. Instead of packing a bulky sweater, bring a cardigan that you can easily fold and store in your carry-on. It takes up much less room, and you can add or remove it depending on the temperature. Lastly, remember that you can always buy something new at your destination if needed. Most destinations have local stores where you can pick up any items you forgot or didn't want to carry with you. This gives you the freedom to pack less without worrying about being underprepared. The bottom line? The fewer clothes you pack, the easier your trip will be. Keep it simple with lightweight, versatile items that you can wear multiple ways. You'll avoid the stress of dragging a heavy bag, and your body will thank you when you're breezing through the airport with ease. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more travel advice that will make your trips easier and more enjoyable. See you on the next adventure.